Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2022 NCCAA South Region Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. Hosted by Trinity Baptist College and sponsored by Visit Jacksonville and the Beaches. Prior to the introduction of tonight's starting lineups, would you please join me in a word of prayer, and that will be followed by the singing of our national anthem. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you so much, above all else, for our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. We thank you for the game of basketball and the joy that it brings to a lot of us here. We ask that everything that we do be honoring and glorifying to you. And tonight's ask is that you keep all the players and the officials safe from any injury. We pray this in your Son's name. Amen. And now, if you would, please stand as Peyton Tyson honors America with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The Suns from Johnson University, Florida, due to their higher seeding, will be the home team on the scoreboard for tonight's game. The Eagles from Pensacola Christian College are led by their first-year head coach, Jason Bell. He's assisted by Micah Conlon. Let's meet their starting lineup. At guard, a 5'10 junior out of Jacksonville, number 2, Christian Porter. Also at guard, a 6'1 graduate student out of Indianapolis, Indiana, number 3, Garrett Jones. At guard, a 6'3 senior out of Temperance, Michigan, number 20, Chandler Fitzgerald. At 1 forward is a 6'6 senior out of Malvern, Arkansas, number 25, Anthony Horton. And at forward, a 6'8 senior out of Detroit, Texas, number 43, Will Higdon. Elliot Hernandez is in his second year as the head coach of the Suns from Johnson University, Florida. He's assisted by Eddie Carrasquillo. Their student assistant is Jonathan Rivera. This is their starting lineup. At guard, a 6-foot junior out of Philadelphia, PA, number 0, Justin Ryder. At guard, a 6-foot senior out of Williamsburg, Kentucky, number 1, Corey Shelton. The man in the middle is a 6'7 senior from Hamilton, New Jersey, number 12, Matthias Burnett. At guard, a 5'11 freshman out of Wilson, North Carolina, number 20, Elijah Barnes. And at guard, a 6'1 freshman from San Juan, Puerto Rico, number 32, Fabian De Los Rios.
Thank you, Mr. David Jones, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College as we are ready for more quarterfinal action in the men's bracket of the NCCAA Division II South Region Tournament. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, my son on camera here for TBC Eagles on YouTube. We have the Johnson University of Florida Suns taking on the Eagles of Pensacola Christian College. Two very, and I mean very, evenly matched teams, so really no prediction of how this one's going to turn out. We had a pretty good one just a little while ago. Bob Jones University defeated Southeastern Baptist College 83-71. The Chargers trailed by 21 at one point in the second half, got to within 5, then Bob Jones pulled away for the 8-point win, and we already have our first foul of the game.
Suns' personal foul is on number 12, Matthias Burnett. First of the game.
We'll let you listen to David Jones tell you all about who got the fouls, who's shooting the free throws, and everything else that he, as a professional broadcaster with many, many years experience, knows exactly how to do. A.J. Ward hits that first free throw, and Pensacola's on the board 1-0. A.J. Ward at 72% at the line on the season. Number 2 is a little strong, but rebounded by the Eagles. Ball loose now in the corner, picked up by Corey Shelton. Johnson is 8-13 on the season, 5-4 in South Region play. Pensacola is 5-16 and 3-8 in the South Region. Three-pointer from the corner from Shelton, no good, rebounded by the Eagles. That is Garrett Jones, who averages 8.3, bringing up the court, and we're going to have ourselves a jump ball. Pensacola won the tip-off, so it is Johnson's ball. 19-19 left to go in the first half. Johnson's last game was against NAIA Florida Memorial. They lost that one 109-75. They finished the season very strong against South Region competition. Suns are averaging 74 points per game, allowing 78. They shoot 41% from the field coming in, 30% from three-point range, and 68% at the line. Tell you about the Eagles in just a moment. That is Justin Ryder missing on the three-point attempt. And the ball knocked out of bounds off the body of Anthony Horton. A very good play by Fabian De Los Rios. Pensacola is led by Mr. Jason Bell in his first season, assisted by Michael Conlon. Their last game, they lost 112-71 to Campbellsville University Harrodsburg. However, they did finish the South Region competition strong with a win against Trinity Baptist. That right there is Justin Ryder for 3. Check out Corey Shelton. And the Suns lead 3-1. Kristen Porter at midcourt for Pensacola, who averages 74 points per game while allowing 83. The Eagles shoot 43% from the field, 35% from three-point range, and 62% at the line. Ball batted up in the air and controlled by Matthias Burnett. Two very big men doing battle for the ball. Will Higdon for Pensacola. There's a three-point shot, good from the corner. 6-1 Johnson. Fabian De Los Rios hits that shot. Johnson's Matthias Byrd, 6'7" center from Hamilton, New Jersey. Matthias Burnett went up against Will Higdon, 6'8" from Detroit, Texas. Two very big men, as we saw a moment ago, and that one's out of bounds, and it's Pensacola's ball. Hello to Andrew Higdon, letting us know he's watching on the feed. Porter for 3, off the rim. And this one hits out of bounds and will stay with Pensacola. Porter, as we said many times when he's played here against Trinity Baptist, graduate of Trinity Christian Academy. He played his high school ball on this same court. Played here 6 years, beginning with junior high. Make that 7, started in 6th grade, 3 junior high years and then 4 high school years. That one goes out of bounds, last touched by Anthony Horton, and it is Johnson's ball. 6-1. Johnson leads 3-pointers from Corey Shelton and Fabian De Los Rios. "17 minutes and 10 seconds remaining." Bounce pass toward the corner. Ryder finds a man underneath. Barnes, though, kicks it outside. A 3-pointer, no good from De Los Rios. Ball's groomed dead, and we have ourselves a foul.
Personal fouls on number 12. Matthias Burnett is second.
Number 2 on Matthias Burnett.
And Suns lineup, number 21, Camaris McNeil.
2 team fouls for Johnson, both on Matthias Burnett. Pensacola scored first on a free throw. Now they're looking for their first field goal of the night. There's a bounce pass underneath. And we're going to have ourselves a foul as Horton went up for the layup. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Suns personal foul is on Fabian De Los Rios, his first. It'll be Anthony Horton shooting 2 shots.
Anthony Horton at the line at 75% on the season, and he hits his first. He's on the board. He averages 7.4.
Sun substitution number 2, Antoine Bradley.
6-2, pending free throw number 2 from Anthony Horton. And this is good. Okay, I apparently mixed up A.J. Ward and Will Higdon a little while ago. It was Higdon who got 1 for 2 at the line. Corey Shelton with the basket for the Suns. It is 8-3. So it's Higdon who scored the free throw a little while ago, and that's him going up, getting ejected on the second chance, also blocked. 2 blocks for Damaris McNeil, and the Suns quickly converted up the court. And we're going to have ourselves a timeout after Bradley converts the layup. 10-3 in favor of the Suns. Pensacola calls a 30-second timeout. 16 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. This is our final game of the night. Trinity Baptist women defeated Johnson, Florida, 75-66 in game number 1. Then, as we said just a little while ago, Bob Jones men defeated Southeastern Baptist 83-71. And this is our 3rd and final game of the evening. The winner of this game will play Toccoa Falls College tomorrow at 3 p.m. Trinity Baptist men will play Bob Jones at 7:30. We're going to have every game of the tournament here on TBC Eagles. In the women's bracket, Bob Jones and Toccoa Falls start everything tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pensacola and Trinity Baptist will play at 5:30. Suns off to a 10-3 lead, and they just came away with a steal. Ryder takes the pass, feeds Barnes, and Barnes converts off the glass. Elijah Barnes on the board, averaging 8.6. That one a little wide to the left. Second chance from Horton, no, and the ball goes out of bounds. And it is going to be Suns basketball. Hello to Jorge De Los Rios cheering on Fabian and the Suns.
Suns substitution number 10, Caleb Thomas.
It's a loud gymnasium here. Hopefully you'll be able to hear my announcing over the crowd noise. We had a little trouble with that earlier this evening, but things got settled down, and Corey Shelton takes the 3. That one was almost punched back in by Barnes. And the ball's out of bounds. Last touch by Pensacola's Chandler Fitzgerald.
Number 4, Daquan Fitter.
12-3 Johnson, 15-24 left to go in the first half. Johnson inbounding with 20 on the shot clock. Suns at the top of the arc. Bradley with possession, guarded by Garrett Jones. Now a three-pointer from the left side off the rim. Rebound by Fitzgerald, who does a really good toe step to stay in bounds. Eagles work it up court very quickly. Pull-up jumper from Fitzgerald, in and out, and rebounded by Corey Shelton. That's for three from Thomas, over everything. Second chance, draws the foul. Antoine Bradley to the line. He averages 20 points per game. Fouls on Christian Porter of Pensacola.
Eagle personal fouls on number 2. Christian Porter is first. It'll be Antoine Bradley shooting 2 shots.
Antoine Bradley, 89% from the line, 57 out of 64. Fantastic job shooting foul shots. That one rimmed out. Suns lead by 9, pending free throw number 2.
Ryan Ugalde and Austin Lewis.
Ugalde and Lewis on the court for Pensacola, along with Porter, Jones, and Horton. Free throw number 2 from Bradley also rims out. Thomas, Bradley, Shelton, Vickers. And Barnes on the court for Johnson, led by Elliot Hernandez in his second season. Christian Porter for 3 off the rim. Rebounded by the Suns. That was Damaris McNeil. And a great pass. Vickers, the beneficiary, he's on the board. He averages 9.6. I mistakenly said Barnes was on the court. It's Damaris McNeil, number 21. Hey, third game in a row. Gonna make a mistake once in a while. Porter goes inside the paint. Left-handed layup, no good. Porter able to pick up the ball that was batted around and get a second chance off. No, rebound by McNeil. Shelton bringing it up the right sideline. Puts a spin move on Porter. And the basket is good from Damaris McNeil. He averages 3.8. That's his first score of the night. 16-3. Johnson off to a big start. Lewis just outside the paint. Spin move and a foul will send Garrett Jones to the line.
Suns personal foul is on Damaris McNeil is first. It'll be Garrett Jones shooting 2 shots.
It's team foul number 4 on the Suns. Jones will wait until after this 30-second timeout called by Johnson's coach, Elliot Hernandez. Jones at the line, 52% on the season, 26 out of 50. Johnson off to a big start, 16-3. All 3 points from Pensacola coming at the line, 2 from Anthony Horton, 1 from Will Higdon. Johnson has spread the scoring around pretty evenly. They've hit 2 3-pointers as well. So Garrett Jones will head to the line. Chance to pick up 2 free throws. Then the action kicks off at 1 p.m. tomorrow. In the women's bracket, Bob Jones and Toccoa Falls. Jones with the first of 2, it's good. It's going to be women, men tomorrow. Jones hit his first. Here comes the second. And that one's off the back of the rim. And rebounded by Johnson. Vickers pulled down the board. Hello to Garrett Thompson cheering on the Suns. Thanks for letting us know. Always enjoy seeing those names on the screen. Vickers has the ball batted away, but Johnson keeps control. 8 seconds left to shoot. Shot taken by Brian Braun. Misses, and the ball's out of bounds. It's Pensacola's ball.
Pensacola lineup, number 10, Husky.
Brantley Koski now in for the Eagles, his first appearance of the night. 12-point lead for Johnson University. 13 minutes left in the first half. Our official scorekeeper is Reese Johnson, working all 9 games of this tournament. Rosini DeCastro is working the online scoreboard that you're seeing on your screen. Dean Bureau, our cameraman. I'm Ray Bureau, doing the play-by-play for all 9 games. Bradley with the rebound. Bounce pass and a foul, sending Caleb Thomas to the line for 2.
Pensacola personal fouls on number 10, Brantley Koski is first. It'll be Caleb Thomas shooting 2.
That is team foul number 2 for the PCC Eagles. Thomas at 55% on the season, 11 for 20. And the first one is good.
Sun substitution number 15, Andrew May.
Thomas averages 10.6 points per game. David Jones, a professional broadcaster, is the man on the PA. I'm trying not to talk over him so you can hear what he's saying to the crowd here at Trinity Gymnasium. Free throw number 2, good from Thomas. He hits them both, and Johnson leads 18-4. David Jones used to do the games at Johnson University of Florida. Spent 2 years as their play-by-play and PA announcer. Did both at the same time. This is Koski, bounce pass, knocked away, and picked up by Caleb Thomas. Quick transition up the court, layup does not go. Vickers rebound, second chance, no. And Austin Lewis holds on to the ball, covers it up, allows his teammates to get up court. Good job by Lewis, making sure no Suns player got his hands on the ball either. Under 12 to go in the first half, and a 14-point lead for the Suns. Porter guarded by Bradley. Finds a man inside, and the turnaround jumper is missed and grabbed by Hebrew Ames. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name correctly. That is Bradley for 3, no good, rebound Lewis. Christian Porter for 3, off the rim. Rebounded by Ugaldi. And the steal from Thomas, 1-on-1 to the basket, and it's good. Thomas has 4, and the Suns lead 20-4. Again, the winner of this game plays Toccoa Falls, the number 1 seed, tomorrow. Koski gets the basket and 1.
Suns personal foul is on Brian Braun, his first. For Eagles, it'll be Brantley Koski shooting 1 shot.
Koski got the basket. 37% free throw shooter on the season. 5.4 points per game for Brantley Koski.
Back into the Eagles lineup, number 20, Chandler Fitzgerald.
Koski, a 5'11" sophomore from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Free throw a little strong. 14-point lead for the Suns. Bradley almost lost the ball, got it back, put up the shot, and drew the foul. Chandler Fitzgerald with his first.
Eagles personal fouls on number 20, Chandler Fitzgerald is first.
Antoine Bradley is
Antoine Bradley shooting 2.
an 89% free throw shooter on the season. 57 for 64. That is team foul number 3 on the PCC Eagles. First free throw, a little strong. Bradley now nothing out of 3. And number 2 goes in. Number 2 of this sequence, 1 for 4 overall. 3 total points for Antoine Bradley. 21-6 in favor of the Suns. Fitzgerald, the layup is good, the assist from Porter. His first basket, he averages 9.4. Getting close to the midway point of the first half. Hello to John Sadlitz, cheering on the PCC Eagles who just stole the ball. That was Koski, one-on-one, and a call for the travel as he tried to get around his defender. And it looks like we're going to have a whistle as Antoine Bradley pushes Ugalde from behind. And we're going to see if the referee calls the technical foul. He is calling a double technical foul, one on each team. So Bradley will get his first personal foul.
Are considered personal fouls. It's the first for each.
And the first one also for Brian Ugalde. Team fouls number 4 and number 6. 4 for the Eagles, 6 for the Suns. Because they were offsetting, no free throws. Suns have possession, 10 minutes, 10 seconds left in the half. Kind of like offsetting penalties on the football field. Vickers takes the pass, guarded by Lewis. Almost threw that one away. Now a three-point shot, a little too strong out of the hands of Gonzalez. Loose ball, out of bounds. Johnson's with possession. 17 on the shot clock.
Lineup number 3, Garrett Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson, letting us know about the pronunciation of Hebrew aim. $9:50 left to go in the half, and shot clock just got reset to 17. Johnson will inbound. Inbound pass, it's okay to go backcourt.
That's a backcourt violation.
Well, an inbound pass, but the ball was tipped, and that is the reason for the backcourt. Official says the ball was tipped. So Pensacola will inbound. Koski will do the honors. 9:42 and counting left in the first half. Fitzgerald outside to Koski, thought about the 3. 7 to shoot, worked around to Ugalde inside the paint. Lewis for 3, off the rim. Ball hit the rim, so ignore the buzzer. Suns back up court quickly. Ugalde bats this one away. And it's grabbed by Shelton, and a whistle for a traveling violation.
Eagle basketball.
A lot of action up and down the court from both sides.
Suns lineup number 1, Corey Shelton.
Pensacola inbound right at their own bench. Jones, Koski, Fitzgerald, Ugalde, and Lewis on the court for PCC. Vickers, Aim, Ryder, Gonzalez as Koski goes up and gets the layup. And Shelton for the Suns. Koski's second score makes it an 11-point margin. Alexander Gonzalez kicks it outside to Shelton. Work back underneath, inside the paint. Vickers with the layup off the glass. He now has 5. He averages 20.0 points per game. 8:30 left to go in the first half, and a steal. That is Ryder up the left side. Gets over his defender, and his pass is intercepted by Ugalde. Both these teams hustling up and down the court the entire game. And we have ourselves a basket made by Fitzgerald. And we have ourselves a timeout with the score 23-12 in favor of the Suns. Official timeout. There's a Suns player down. And that is the reason for the delay. And the points now put up on the scoreboard. It is 23-12. And I cannot see which Suns player is down over on the left sideline. The injured Suns player is number 4, Daquan Vickers. He's holding his head, getting attention from Coach Hernandez and the Trinity trainer. And hopefully this will not be serious. And he's getting up on his feet, which is a very good sign. He looks like he also might have injured the right knee. And again, we hope it's nothing serious and he's all right. And if he's not able to return, if the Suns win, then he'll be able to play tomorrow. But most importantly, that right leg getting some attention, much more important than playing the game. 23-12 in favor of Johnson. Vickers over at the trainer's table now getting the medical attention. It is Johnson's ball after the Pensacola basket by Fitzgerald. At the 8:15 mark of the first half, Pensacola is shooting 23.5%. Johnson is shooting 45.0%. That's the difference in the score that you see up on the board. Officials making sure everybody is okay and everybody is ready. Vickers still at the table, getting his right knee looked at. He was holding his head for a little while, so I thought he might have hit his head against the wall, but that does not appear to be the case. It is the right knee. Aim could not hold on. The ball is out of bounds, and the Eagles take over with 7:58 left on the clock, trailing by 11. Jones walks the ball past midcourt. Koski back to Jones. Lewis gets open in the corner. That's for three. Off the inside of the rim and pulled down by Elijah Barnes. Shelton inside the paint, kicks it out. Barnes tried to get the ball to aim, but Pensacola stole that one away. Lewis to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald hits Jones. Shot clock at 13. Lewis for three, off the rim, and rebounded by Shelton. Suns looking for a good high percentage opportunity, leading by 11. Justin Ryder to the right side of the paint, goes underneath, the reverse layup is good. That's his first basket of the night. He averages 11.0, and the Suns lead 25-12. 6.5 approximately remaining in the first half. It's at halftime. We'll give you all the numbers, get those totaled up, and let you know what they are as the third or second half gets underway. Gonzalez's ball is knocked away and out of bounds. It will stay with the Suns.
Sun substitution, Damaris McNeil. Re-entering the Eagles lineup, Christian Porter.
McNeil and Porter for their respective teams out on the court. Porter, Fitzgerald, Koski, Lewis, and Jones for Pensacola. Shelton, Barnes, Ryder, Gonzalez, And now Burnett for the Suns. Coming up on the 6-minute mark. Porter trapped in the corner, finds Fitzgerald. That's for three. It's off the front of the rim and rebounded by Justin Ryder. That's Shelton for three. Good. 5 points for Corey Shelton. And a 16-point lead for Johnson. I believe that's tied for their biggest lead so far tonight. Lewis for three, wide to the right. And that one did hit out of bounds before Koski could get to it, so it will go over to the Suns. Very loud gymnasium. We've had capacity crowd for quite some time throughout our last game and toward the end of the women's game between Trinity Baptist and Johnson, Florida. As all the TBC students and all the players on the other teams got into the gym during that women's game. And it's been jam-packed ever since. Long pass up the court, the layup, and a missed opportunity for Jones and the Eagles. But they get the ball back. McNeil had a little trouble holding on to the ball.
Re-entering the Eagles lineup, number 25, Anthony Horton.
20 seconds put on the shot clock for Pensacola. Again, the winner of this game plays Toccoa tomorrow. Pass inside to Fitzgerald, count the basket, and one. Six points now for Chandler Fitzgerald.
Personal foul is on Alexander Gonzalez, his first. It'll be Chandler Fitzgerald shooting one shot.
Fitzgerald.
Substitution, Antoine Bradley and Fabian De Los Rios.
Fitzgerald is 18 for 36 from the line throughout the season. Chance at a three-point play, and it is no good. Shelton taps it, then pulls down the rebound. Shelton, 4-3, off the front of the rim. Horton up and over everybody for the board. Lewis thought about the three, instead worked it to the top of the lane and back outside. Fitzgerald now hits Porter. Suns playing good defense, keeping Pensacola from getting inside. And the missed jump shot from Horton goes back over to the Suns. That was a good defensive possession for Johnson. Shelton now for three, off the rim. De Los Rios kept it in bounds. That's him with the ball. Wide open for three, a little short. Horton pulls down the rebound. Porter feeds Fitzgerald inside the paint, and a foul. Looks like Fitzgerald will shoot two.
Suns personal foul is on Elijah Barnes, his first. It'll be Chandler Fitzgerald shooting two shots.
So Fitzgerald back at the line, nothing out of one so far, 6 total points. That's team foul number 8 for the Suns. The Eagles have committed 4. Free throw number 1, a little short. Fitzgerald missed his first. Here comes number 2. It is off the back of the rim. Horton kept it in bounds, but Shelton intercepted the pass. And Ryder's pass looking for De Los Rios out of his reach. And the unforced turnover gives the ball back to Pensacola. Trinity Baptist against Bob Jones tomorrow night at 7:30. And we have ourselves a whistle right at the free throw line.
The Eagles' personal foul is on number 25, Anthony Horton, his first.
That is team foul number 5 on the floor, so Johnson will inbound. Pensacola still has one foul to give. Johnson is already in the penalty, having committed 8 fouls. 3:23 left to go. Shelton takes the pass, goes inside, and gets the layup.
Shelton. This is a Suns timeout.
That's 7 points for Corey Shelton. Timeout called by Johnson with 3:18 left to play. We'll be back after this 60-second message from the NCCAA. Pensacola inbounds, trailing 30-14 with 3:15 left in the half. Again, the big difference is the shooting percentage. Last I checked, Johnson 45%, Pensacola around 25%. That one goes out of bounds and will stay with Pensacola. Will Higdon back onto the court for PCC. Higdon, Lewis, Jones, Fitzgerald, and Porter for Pensacola. Burnett, Shelton as Porter buries a three. Turnaround three-pointer. Shelton, Barnes, Ryder. That is Barnes responding with the short jumper for two. 32-17, Johnson leads. About 2.5 left until halftime. Porter pulls up from inside the key, misses the jumper. Bradley hits Shelton outside the three-pointer, spins around and drops through. That's his second three. He has 10 points. 2:10 left in the half. Lewis for three. Off the rim. Rebounded by Ryder. Shelton again. I believe that was a 2-point shot with his foot on the line. It goes out of bounds and over to Pensacola. 1:55 left to go in the half.
Substitution number 10, Caleb
Hopefully you can hear everything. We did have some audio difficulties earlier this evening, but we also have a very loud gymnasium. Again, hopefully you can hear all the announcing going on. We've checked all our settings. We've even listened on 3 different devices to make sure, and we got it the best we can get it. There's Porter going inside. Layup no good. Fitzgerald able to come away with possession. Lewis bounce pass to Higdon. Contact, no call. And the pass stolen away by Bradley. He hits Caleb Thomas, and Thomas is fouled. Caleb Thomas will head to the line for 2.
The Eagles' personal fouls on number 5, Austin Lewis, is first. It'll be Caleb Thomas shooting 2 shots.
That's team foul number 6 for Pensacola. Caleb Thomas, 55% on the season from the line. He's 2 for 2. That's coming into tonight's play. 2 for 2 so far tonight. And number 1 is good. That's 5 points now for Caleb Thomas.
Suns substitution, Brian Braun.
Hello, Eric Poor carrying on Corey Shelton and the Suns. Brian Braun backing onto the court for Johnson. He's wearing number 5, standing next to Pensacola's number 5, Austin Lewis. Thomas is 3 for 3 so far tonight. Now 3 for 4. That one batted out of bounds off Thomas. It's Pensacola's ball.
Suns personal fouls on number 10, Caleb Thomas, his first.
What I didn't notice is they called a foul on Thomas over the back when that ball batted out of bounds. And that is going to send Garrett Jones to the line for 1-1. Thomas couldn't believe he got called for the foul either.
It'll be Garrett Jones shooting 1 plus the bonus.
Jones is 1 for 2 at the line tonight. Front end of the 1-1, off the rim. And last touch by Fitzgerald, so Johnson has possession. 1:20 left in the half. 36-17, Johnson leads. Bradley passes inside to Burnett, who converts. Burnett averages 2 points per game, or 1.7, and now gets his first 2. Porter for 3, line drive shot off the rim. Antoine Bradley brings it across midcourt and almost went back. Kept the ball in the front court. And we have an illegal screen called against the Suns.
The Suns personal fouls on Matthias Burnett, his third.
That's number 3 on Burnett. Offensive foul, number 10, but no free throws. 45 seconds left. And Porter tries to get the ball to Lewis. It was tapped away, but Lewis got it back, misses the layup. 30 seconds left. Shot clock is just under the game clock. And that one misses everything and goes into Fitzgerald's hands. Caleb Thomas was looking for a foul. He didn't get the call, and an unforced error will give the ball back to the Suns, who will send 2 new players back out onto the court.
Number 1, Corey Shelton. Number 20, Elijah Barnes.
Mr. Marvin Elliott, a Kissimmee native, cheering on the Johnson University of Florida Suns, who are home-based in Kissimmee. Obviously, and of course, Pensacola Christian from Pensacola. Western part of our panhandle. Shelton, layup, no good. Higdon with the rebound. Garrett Jones, bounce pass to Fitzgerald. Now, I heard the whistle before the buzzer, so we're going to see if he will get the shot and the free throws. So we're going to keep it here, yes.
Bradley, his second.
Fitzgerald will shoot 2.
Fitzgerald shooting 2.
He has missed all 3 opportunities so far tonight, 6 total points. 0.4 seconds put back on the clock. Free throw number 1 missed. There you see the top-seeded Toccoa Falls College Screaming Eagles walking across the screen. They will play the winner of the game you're watching now tomorrow. And that game will tip off at 3 p.m. Fitzgerald missed his first.
Also entering the Suns lineup, Fabian De Los Rios.
Again, 0.4 seconds on the clock. Fitzgerald's second free throw is good. 7 points, and that's going to do it. As we head into the halftime intermission with the score, Bob Jones of Johnson University of Florida, 38, Pensacola Christian 18. We'll take our halftime intermission. We will total up all the numbers and let you know how everyone on the court is doing so far as the second half gets ready to begin. You're watching NCCAA Men's Basketball South Region quarterfinal action here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network on YouTube. Stay with us. All right, we are ready for the second half between the Johnson University of Florida Suns and the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Suns lead 38-18 as we start the second half. The big difference is in the shooting percentage. Johnson 47% in the first half. Pensacola Christian 20%. Johnson is 4 for 17 from three-point range. Pensacola is 1 for 10. The Suns have hit 4 of 9 free throw attempts, and the Eagles have hit 5 out of 12. Suns have also out-rebounded Pensacola 26 to 14. Corey Shelton is a leading scorer on the court with 13 points. Just going straight down my score sheet here, so other than that, no particular order. Justin Ryder 2. Antoine Bradley 4, Daquan Vickers 4, hoping he's okay. He got hurt in the first half. Caleb Thomas 5, Matthias Burnett 2. Second half underway. Shelton with the steal. Layup missed by De Los Rios, and the ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles, so it's Johnson's ball. Elijah Barnes 4, Damaris McNeil 3, and Fabian De Los Rios 3. McNeil 2, rather. For the Eagles, Christian Porter 3, Garrett Jones 1, Brantley Koski 4, Chandler Fitzgerald leads with 7, Anthony Horton 2, and Will Higdon 1. Matthias Burnett has 3 fouls for Johnson. He's the only one really in any foul trouble. Most players have 1 or 0. And a good pass inside to Burnett. That's his first basket of the second half, and Suns lead 40-18. Corey Shelton goes up and over, and for his effort, he gets charged with a foul.
Shelton, his first non-shooting foul over the Eagle basketball.
First foul of the second half for either team. Remember, the winner plays Toccoa Falls tomorrow at 3. Bob Jones against Trinity Baptist tomorrow night at 7:30. Porter for 3, no good, rebounded by Fitzgerald, and then the ball's taken away and contact at the sideline.
Eagle personal fouls on Chandler Fitzgerald, his second.
Johnson won both matchups between JUFL and PCC during the regular season. Johnson also defeated Trinity College of Florida twice. The Tigers are not in this tournament, but they are the Bible College NIT national champions. So congratulations to the Trinity College of Florida Tigers. Shelton finds help up top. Pull-up jumper. It's good. That's Elijah Barnes. He now has 6.
Elijah Barnes.
Johnson has also defeated Toccoa Falls. Pensacola defeated Toccoa Falls College, Southeastern Baptist, and Trinity Baptist. That ball bounced around 3 times off the rim but didn't go, and Barnes pulls down the rebound. Coast to coast, layup no good. Fitzgerald might have gotten a hand on it. And it's out of bounds back to the PCC Eagles. Pensacola also lost to Trinity Baptist, Toccoa Falls twice, and Trinity College of Florida, along with Southeastern Baptist and Bob Jones. Count the basket and 1. Garrett Jones gets the layup.
Suns personal foul is on number 32, Fabian De Los Rios. His second. Garrett Jones will shoot 1 shot.
De Los Rios now with 2 fouls, 2 team fouls in the second half. Jones with 3, pending the free throw. Make it 4 as it's good. 42-21, Johnson leads. I'm Ray Bureau. Thanks for joining us here on TDC Eagles on YouTube, and we have a foul. That's going against Garrett Jones, his first.
Personal fouls on Garrett Jones, his first. It's the team's second in this half.
Again, if you're having trouble hearing me, it's mainly because of the very loud gymnasium we've had to contend with all night. Beautiful sight, but it does make it a little difficult for those of you. Again, we've been testing everything throughout the evening to make sure it's all working correctly. It's mainly the noise here in the gymnasium. Shot missed completely by Barnes. Pensacola a chance to cut into this deficit. Kristen Porter finds Ugalde. Porter wide open for three, off the rim. Ball batted around and grabbed by Corey Shelton. And a beautiful feed off the floor, Ugalde to Jones. 6 points for Garrett Jones. Top of the arc, Elijah Barnes. All the way across the court, De Los Rios for three, off the rim. Rebound Fitzgerald. Of course, I am in the bleachers with these fans. Kristen Porter with the layup. Bounce pass inside and a beautiful transition and fast up the court for the Suns. De Los Rios now with 5. 44-25. Jones could not convert. Barnes with the rebound. Finds De Los Rios who feeds Ryder and the layup. Ryder makes it a 46-25 lead for Johnson University of Florida. Will Higdon at the free throw line, looking for Jones. Jones had a little trouble holding on, but he got it out to Porter for three. In and out. Higdon taps it back in. 16 minutes left right now. Shelton guarded by Fitzgerald. 4 Suns. Check that, 3 Suns and an Eagle at the scorer's table, ready to come in at the next whistle. And there is that whistle. No shot. Foul's called against Pensacola. Push before the shot. That's team foul number 2. Suns inbound with 20 on the shot clock. Shelton outside to Thomas. Across the court to Bradley. That's for 2. It's off the rim. And up and over the back goes Damaris McNeil. He'll be called for the foul.
Suns personal fouls on Damaris McNeil, his second.
So the Eagles, another opportunity to cut the deficit down a little more. It is now at 19. Fitzgerald for 3 off the rim. McNeil with the rebound. Bradley outside to Thomas. Shelton thought about that 3, but Bradley's going to take it off the rim. Porter with the rebound. Long pass up the court to Koski, and he was able to make the catch, stay in bounds. Suns get up court quickly. Bradley for 3. Does not go. Ball stolen away. And Ugalde knocks that one out of bounds. He almost had a pick. And the Suns will keep possession. They are saying Ugalde established possession, so the Suns get a full shot clock, minus 1 second that ticked off if that stands. Shot clock is showing 29 right now. Suns will inbound right in front of their own bench. 46-27. Joe Thomas gets it to Shelton. Pulls back, that's for two, it's good. Shelton was just inside the blue arc, so a two-pointer. And Shelton able to keep the ball in bounds, and we have an alternating possession.
On the alternating possession, it will remain Eagle basketball.
Pensacola with the arrow, 21 on the shot clock. Coach Jason Bell in his first season leading the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, assisted by Michael Conlon. Sports Information Director of Pensacola Christian College is Brittany Paddock, and the Athletic Director is Addison Kelly. We have a timeout.
Pensacola Christian College, timeout.
14-11 left to go in the game. Johnson leads 48-27. This is a full timeout. Head coach of the Suns, Mr. Elliot Hernandez, is also the athletic director of Johnson University of Florida. He does the SID duties as well. His assistants are Edward Carrasquillo and Jonathan Rivera. And we're going to pause right here for this timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. .14 minutes and 11 seconds remain. Johnson with a 21-point lead, tied for their biggest of the night. Suns led by 20 at halftime, 38-18. Inbound pass, and the Suns will go the length of the court. Elijah Barnes, guarded by Koski, gives it up to Bradley, who thought about the three. Outside to Barnes, that's a three from the corner, in and out, did not drop, second chance is good. Suns fans going crazy here at Trinity Gymnasium. Of course, they are our closest competitor, making it up to Jacksonville, just about a 2.5-hour ride from Kissimmee to Trinity Baptist College. Porter for three, good. That's his second. He has a total of 8 points, his second three. Bradley gets around Jones, feeds McNeil, and Porter strips, but Bradley picks it up and puts it in. Garrett Jones tried to get it to Koski, and it hit off Koski's foot and out of bounds.
Substitution, Justin Ryder.
Ryder backing onto the court for the Suns, who lead by 22. .13 minutes and 3 seconds remain. 4 games beginning at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Women, men. As Ryder goes to the left side of the lane. It's Bradley, basket is good, and one.
Eagles personal fouls on number 10, Bradley Koski, his second. The basket by Antoine Bradley counts, and he'll shoot one shot.
So Bradley, chance at a three-point play. He has 7 pending the free throw. If he converts, it will be a 25-point lead, and it is good.
Sun substitution number 5, Brian Braun. Re-entering the Eagles lineup, Austin Lewis and Anthony Horton.
55-30, Suns lead. Garrett Jones to the hole, doesn't go. Rebound Johnson. Caleb Thomas backs it up to Ryder at midcourt. Ryder will slow things down. Looking for a good opportunity, then pulls up and misses short. But an offensive foul that appears to be called against the Suns.
The Suns' player control foul is on number 0, Justin Ryder, his first.
It is team foul number 4. Both teams have committed 4.
Alexander Gonzalez.
We want to thank University of North Florida Division I men's basketball head coach Matt Driscoll for coming and delivering our keynote address at the South Region Awards breakfast this morning. And what a powerful message he had for all the players and coaches and the rest of us in attendance. Find a way to make somebody's day and be a witness and a blessing to somebody who needs to hear it. Never know what one kind word could do to someone.
Suns' personal foul is on Damaris McNeil, his third.
And team foul number 5 as well. Official's going to talk it over, make sure they got that call correct. And that's going to be changed to Justin Ryder.
Correction on the personal foul is on number 0, Justin Ryder, his second.
So take the foul off McNeil. 25-point lead for the Suns. Fitzgerald, short jumper, good. Chandler Fitzgerald now with 9. All the way up the court to Mathias. He can't get the layup to go. Ball batted around, grabbed by the Eagles. Porter takes the pass, goes inside, misses. And a long pass up the court. Caleb Thomas. Nice little finger roll for the basket, and Coach Hernandez calls timeout.
This is a Suns timeout.
Full 60-second timeout, and if I have everything correct, Johnson has 1 full and 1:30 remaining, or check that, 2 fulls and 1:30 remaining. Pensacola has 3 fulls and a 30 remaining. 11:32 left on the clock. We'll be back in just a minute. (57-32), Johnson leads Pensacola. Under 11.5 to go. Fitzgerald lost control with the ball hit off of Damaris McNeil out of bounds. Eagles keep possession.
Entering the Pensacola lineup, number 10, Bradley Koski.
Garrett Jones heads off to make room for Koski. And we have ourselves a foul. Goes against Brian Braun.
Fouls on number 5, Brian Braun, his second. It is the team's 6th.
Suns now out of fouls to give. Eagles have 2 left to give. Fitzgerald for 3, good. Up, they're calling that a 2, foot on the line.
2-point field goal, Chandler Fitzgerald.
Coming up on the 11-minute mark. Ryder nearly lost the ball, got it back, turnaround jumper misses everything, right into the hands of Porter. Porter finds Koski in the corner. Koski gets through two defenders. Now Porter with possession. Bounce pass to Horton for three, off the rim. Out of bounds, and it's going to be Johnson's ball. Hello to Fred Massey, letting us know you're watching here on the live feed. A lot of good viewership and fan interaction on the chat. All three games. We thank everybody for not only watching, but letting us know. And we have a whistle near midcourt. Fitzgerald collided with Ryder. Let's see who gets called for the foul. It'll go against Fitzgerald. Officials are still talking to each other. The initial call was against Chandler Fitzgerald.
Call on number 20, Chandler Fitzgerald. It's his fourth personal.
They're calling that an intentional foul.
For the Suns, Justin Ryder will shoot.
That's two free throws, and Justin Ryder will take the shots. First attempts of the night for Ryder. First one is good. Ryder is 62% on the season coming into tonight's play. He just hit his first. Number two is good.
Following the flagrant foul, it will be Suns basketball out of bounds.
Suns get two shots and the ball. The flagrant foul called against Fitzgerald. And Johnson leads 59-34. About 22 seconds away from the midway point of the second half. Ryder finds Braun outside in the corner, but Braun took too many steps and turned it over to the Eagles.
Lineup number 32, Fabian De Los Rios.
Ten minutes left right now as Porter fires off a long NBA range three, and it's good.
Christian Porter.
He has 11. Johnson responds very quickly, getting the ball up court. Layup no good. Lewis picks it up off the floor. Pensacola trails by 22. They need some stops and some scores. No shot. Foul before Porter got the shot off.
Fouls on number 32, Fabian De Los Rios is third. The team is over the limit.
It'll be a 1-and-1 for Christian Porter, who's usually a very good free throw shooter. 69% on the season. Porter will head off.
Substitution, Elijah Barnes. Returning for the Eagles, Garrett Jones.
It'll be Brantley Koski taking the free throws. I thought it was Porter. That was my mistake. Koski at 37%. Missed his only attempt in the first half. Now gets the front end of a 1-and-1. And number two, good. Koski now with 6. 20-point lead for the Suns. Justin Ryder going inside the paint. A lot of contact, no call. The ball's out of bounds off Lewis. Johnson keeps possession with 14 on the shot clock.
Re-entering the Suns lineup, Corey Shelton.
Alexander Gonzalez heads off to make room for Shelton. 9:21 left to go. Turnaround jumper, De Los Rios. Basket is good. And the foul.
Count the basket by Fabian De Los Rios. Eagle personal fouls on Austin Lewis, his second. De Los Rios, one shot.
Fabian De Los Rios, not many attempts on the season. In fact, if what I'm looking at is correct, that was his first attempt, and he is successful. He now has 8 points. Long pass, corralled by Lewis, almost over his head, but he kept it in bounds. Horton running the baseline, draws the foul, he'll shoot 2. Ryder's holding up his hands, and that is the foul.
Personal fouls on Justin Ryder, his third. For the Eagles, it'll be Anthony Horton shooting 2.
Horton is 2 for 2. Those came early in the ball game. Came in at 75% on the season. Now 3 for 3 overall tonight.
For the Suns, Antoine Bradley.
Justin Ryder heads off to make room for Antoine Bradley. Horton goes 2 for 2 and 4 for 4 overall. Johnson, though, leads 62-41, a 21-point lead.
Eagles personal fouls on number 10, Bradley Koski, his third.
Johnson has committed 8 fouls, and Pensacola has committed 7.
Corey Shelton, 1 plus the bonus.
Shelton with his first attempt at the line tonight. 86% this season, 66 for 77, and the free throw is good. Shelton now has 16 points. He is the leading scorer on the court. And number 2 from Shelton is also good, giving him 17, and the Suns a 64-41 lead. The Suns average 74 points per game. They're at 64 with 8.5 minutes left. Inside to Horton. Second chance is good.
Anthony Horton.
It's his first field goal. He's hit 4 free throws and now has a total of 6. And a whistle on the other side of the court.
Eagle personal foul is on Garrett Jones, his second.
Team foul number 8 for Pensacola, and we'll have a timeout called by Coach Elliot Hernandez of the Johnson University of Florida Suns.
Christian Porter.
We'll be back in just a minute here on TBC Eagles. Antoine Bradley at the line for the Suns. He is 2 for 5. 8 total points. And the free throw, no good. That was a 1-and-1 situation. Each team has committed 8 fouls, 8 minutes left to go. Lewis for 3, good.
Austin Lewis.
That's his first basket of the night. He averages 8.3 points per game. 64-46, Suns lead. No basket. Corey Shelton called for the charge before he got the shot off.
Corey Shelton,
His second foul, the Suns' 9th as a team in this half.
Sub substitution, Alexander Gonzalez.
Horton in the corner, guarded by Aim. Gets over Aim, the shot doesn't go. Koski with a second chance. Ball still in bounds. And over off the sideline, it's Eagles ball. Suns fans disagree with the call, but Eagles have possession.
Eagles lineup number 20, Chandler Fitzgerald.
Big battle for the rock. Chandler Fitzgerald in for Koski. 7:12 left to play. Fitzgerald finds Horton, who runs the baseline. Aim with some very good defense. Ball batted up in the air. Gonzalez hits Shelton on the right side. Shelton pulls up the 3. In and out. Bradley rebound. Second chance, no. Lewis takes the pass from Porter, an easy layup.
Austin Lewis.
5 points for Austin Lewis. 64-48. Gonzalez is rejected, but the Suns keep the ball. Barnes, second chance, no. Shelton, near midcourt. That ball rolls right into his hands. Porter might have gotten away with a reach in on that one. 6:10 left to play. Bradley inside the paint, layup missed. Suns keep the ball. Barnes at midcourt, outside to Gonzalez. 10 to shoot. Suns can start to work down the clock. Shelton inside and draws the foul.
Eagles personal fouls on number 25, Anthony Horton, his second. It'll be Corey Shelton shooting 2 shots.
Shelton has hit both his attempts. He did that just a few moments ago. Came in at 86% on the season. Still has a terrific chance of getting inside the 20-point mark. He's at 17 now. He hits them both, of course, 19. The first one is good. Barring anything else, even though it really was a total team effort, if I have to pick one player, it'll be Corey Shelton for player of the game. So, Mr. Poore, I do agree with you. And he hits them both. That's 19 for Corey Shelton. Again, that's assuming I have that everything correct. Horton inside and layup no good. Rebound Shelton. That one stolen by Lewis. Feed to Jones, back to Lewis, and the basket is good.
This is an Eagles timeout.
Lewis now with 7 points, and at the timeout with 5:20 left, Bob Jones, I keep saying Bob Jones, it's Johnson, 66, Pensacola 50. Back in a moment. 5:20 left to go. Johnson leads 66-50. Ryder hits Bradley and all the way up the court to Barnes. Suns work the ball around the perimeter. No hurry to get off the shot with a nice lead. 5 minutes left. Shelton to Bradley, bounce pass, almost lost it. Barnes picked it up. Couple of pump fakes and the missed short jumper. Porter for three. Good. That is his fourth three of the night. He has 14 points. He leads the PCC Eagles. And the Suns again can work down the clock, leading by 13. Now they led by as much as 22. At one point, they had it up to 25. That one batted away, grabbed by the Suns. Shelton takes the pass and is fouled. That's Austin Lewis. That's his third. Corey Shelton goes to the line.
Fouls on Austin Lewis is third. It'll be Corey Shelton shooting two.
Shelton has hit all 4 attempts, and all 4 of those have come in the last few minutes. He's now 5 for 5, and that is point number 20 for Corey Shelton.
Entering the Suns lineup, number 4, Daquan Vickers.
And great to see Daquan Vickers back on the court for the Suns. Shelton goes 2 for 2. In case you missed it, Vickers injured his right knee in the first half, and this is his first appearance in the second half. He has a flexible knee brace on, and I'm very glad to see him back out there.
On number 1, Corey Shelton is third.
Shelton picks up his third.
Over the limit. It'll be Chandler Fitzgerald shooting 2.
2 shots for Shelton, and the first one misses. Not just for basketball for Vickers, just to know that right knee is okay. That's the one he was holding when he was carried off the court. Neither free throw goes through, and Vickers chases that one down in the corner. That one goes out of bounds and back over to the Eagles. It's a 15-point deficit for Pensacola, but they are battling until the final buzzer no matter what. And barring a big comeback in the last 3:40, it'll be Johnson against Toccoa tomorrow afternoon at 3. Trinity Baptist and Bob Jones at 7:30 tomorrow night in the men's bracket. In the women's bracket, Pensacola, Toccoa Falls at 1. Bob Jones, Toccoa Falls at 1. When I need to say Bob Jones, I get that one wrong. Pensacola, Trinity Baptist at 5:30. Ryder feeds Aim, and Aim gets his first basket of the night. Fitzgerald, good, and a foul.
Out the basket by Chandler Fitzgerald.
13 points for Chandler Fitzgerald.
Suns personal foul.
He has had
Antoine Bradley his third.
again, trying not to talk over Mr. David Jones.
Shoot 1.
He has had a very rough time at the line. Just 1 for 7, and his three-point play will wait until after the timeout.
This is a Suns 32nd timeout.
Suns have 1 full remaining, assuming no mistakes. Pensacola still has 3 fulls and a 30. We have 3 minutes and 3 seconds left. Johnson leads 70-55. Fitzgerald got the basket, so he gets 1 free throw, and it is a little strong, rebounded by Vickers. Bradley gets it across midcourt. Tried to feed it outside, almost lost it. Turnaround jumper, no good. 2:46 and counting. Porter for 3, off the rim, rebound Vickers. Shelton is blocked by Horton. Porter takes the pass, feeds Fitzgerald. First chance, no. Second chance, yes.
Chandler Fitzgerald.
15 points for Chandler Fitzgerald. Shelton guarded by 2, and the Suns work the ball to Ryder on the right side. 10 seconds to shoot. Again, they're not in a hurry. They lead by 13 with under 2 minutes to go. That's for 2 for Shelton. It's good. 23 points for Corey Shelton. Horton will draw the foul, count the basket.
Count the basket by Anthony Horton.
Now Horton is at all 4 foul shots he's taken.
Suns' personal foul is on Vibra Amay. His first. Sun substitution. Damaris McNeil. It'll be Horton shooting 1 shot.
Horton 8 total points, a chance to make it 9. 13-point lead for the Suns. Free throw a little strong, almost got a second bounce, but didn't go, and we have a whistle. Going to be a foul against Pensacola.
Christian Porter, his second. This is a double bonus. Damaris McNeil to shoot 2 shots.
Well, McNeil will get his first free throws of the night. Nine for 27 coming in, and the first one a little strong. 1:39 left to go. Free throw number 2 from McNeil is good. Five total points for McNeil. Fitzgerald for 3, good.
3-point field goal, Chandler Fitzgerald.
And we have ourselves a timeout with 1:31 left.
Timeout.
Johnson, 73. Pensacola, 62. Corey Shelton, 23 points, the leading scorer. Chandler Fitzgerald with 18. Christian Porter with 14. Suns have really spread the scoring around well. Ryder has 6. Bradley, 8. Thomas, 7. Burnett, 4. Aim, 2. Barnes, 6. McNeil, 5. De Los Rios, 8, assuming no mistakes. Also for the PCC Eagles, Garrett Jones with 6. Austin Lewis with 7. Brantley Koski with 6. Anthony Horton with 8. And Will Higdon with 3. halftime score was 38-18. Both teams have really poured it on in the second half. Johnson had that big first half lead. They got as much as 25 at one point, if I'm remembering correctly, and right now it is an 11-point lead with 1:31 left to play. Suns will inbound. They're shooting 43.5%. Pensacola's had a much better second half. Their game percentage now 37.1%, and they get the ball.
Sun substitution number 21, Damaris McNeil.
Pensacola, after a 20% first half, is shooting 53% in the second half. A chance now for the Eagles to cut the deficit into single digits. Porter for three, good.
3-point goal, Christian Porter.
17 for Porter. Suns almost lost the possession, but they got the layup. Vickers with the basket. 3-point attempt, missed. Porter with the rebound, under a minute to go. A three-pointer, good. And a timeout with 55 seconds left. Pensacola is now within 7. We'll be back in just a minute. Fans trying to out-cheer each other. Let's go Eagles, let's go Suns. Simultaneously, the Eagles have caught fire. Do they have enough time left? Trailing by 7 with 55 seconds left. Christian Porter will foul and send Justin Ryder to the line.
Personal fouls on Christian Porter, his third. It's a double bonus. Justin Ryder shooting 2.
53.5 seconds left to go. Ryder is 2 for 2 at the line. And the first one is in and out.
Re-entering the Suns lineup, Damaris McNeil.
Porter has hit 3 threes in the past couple of minutes. He has 20 points. Both free throws miss. Fitzgerald rebound. Pass knocked away, grabbed by Bradley, and a foul. We'll see which Eagle gets called. It's either Fitzgerald or Horton. They're talking to Horton. It is Horton.
Eagle personal fouls on number 25, Anthony Horton, his third. For the Suns, it'll be Antoine Bradley shooting 2.
Both teams are in the double bonus. Bradley shooting 2. He is 2 for 6 so far tonight. And number 1, Little Strong. Pensacola made a terrific run. Still not out of it yet. Number 2, good. 9 for Bradley. 76-68. 8-point lead. Porter from the corner. That's for 3. It's good.
3-point Christian Porter. This is a 30-second Eagles timeout.
Eagles call the 30-second timeout. They still have 2 fulls remaining. Johnson has 1 full remaining. We have 38 seconds remaining. Check out that score. It's a 5-point margin. Johnson leading 76-71. We'll let you hear the fans try to outdo each other once again. Rosa Briun, hopefully I said that right. You're right, this game is not over yet. Eagles can get a stop. They have a chance to pull to within a 1-possession game. 38 seconds left. Suns will inbound. They get to run the baseline after a made basket. Shelton trapped by 2, now 3. Bounce pass to Bradley. Vickers is going to slow this down and try to use up the clock. And the push from behind. Garrett Jones called for the foul. Vickers did the right thing and pulled back near midcourt to use up the clock.
Garrett Jones is third. It'll be Daquan Vickers shooting 2 shots.
First attempts of the night for Vickers. 42% on the season. For a while, it looked like these free throws might not have meant much. Right now, with a 5-point margin, these are big, and the first one is no good. Free throw number 2. Good, still a 2-possession game. Fitzgerald for 3, good! And a whistle.
The Suns' personal foul is on Daquan Vickers, his first. Attempting the 4-point play, Chandler Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald has a chance at a 4-point play and make this a 2-point game. Pensacola trailed by 25 early in the half. It's good.
Re-entering the Suns lineup, Elijah Barnes.
He now has 22. 77-75. We're going to let the crowd tell you what happens as Lewis is called for the foul.
Austin Lewis, his 4th.
Major free throws for Justin Ryder. If he makes them both, it's a 2-possession game. If he makes one or misses both, it's a 1-possession game. If he misses both, Pensacola has a chance to win it with a 3. Suns not completely, but pretty much conceding the rebound. The first one does not go. At least on the first shot. And now everybody hustling up. Porter guarded by Elijah Barnes. They'll both head to the backcourt. Good. 3-point game. 15 seconds. Pensacola's a good 3-point shooting team. Porter has 7 of them. He's looking for 8. No! In and out, and a foul. That one hit inside the rim. And Johnson has a chance to put this one away One free throw is all that's necessary. Damaris McNeil at the
It'll
line.
be Damaris McNeil shooting.
He is 10 for 29 on the season, counting tonight's performance.
Entering the Eagles lineup, number 41, Cameron Lewis.
Number 1, no. It's a 3-point game. Pensacola still has 2 timeouts also. No. That ball did not hit the rim. We'll see if Coach Bell wants a timeout.
Timeout.
The Suns call the timeout to set up defense. 3-point game. Pensacola has 3.6 seconds to work with. Back in a minute. Stay with us. It's a 3-point game. 3.6 seconds left. I am battling the crowd, and they're battling each other. All the best three-pointers on the court. Horton looking for Porter. That's for 2, and it's no good.
Your final score, Johnson University of Florida 78, Pensacola Christian College 75. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, here's your schedule for tomorrow. We'll begin with women's semifinal action. Bob Jones against Toccoa Falls at 1 o'clock. The men will follow at 3 o'clock with Toccoa Falls taking on Johnson University, Florida. Women's game at 5:30 is Pensacola Christian against Trinity Baptist. And the wrap-up for the evening will be the men's second semifinal at 7:30, featuring Trinity Baptist and Bob Jones. A full day of basketball tomorrow beginning at 1 o'clock. We'll see you then.
Very quick wrap-up here. Point totals for the Suns. Ryder 7, Shelton 23, Bradley 9, Vickers 7, Thomas 7, Burnett 4, Aim 2, Barnes 6, McNeil 5, De Los Rios 8. For the Pensacola Eagles, Porter 23, Jones 6, Lewis 7, Koski 6, Fitzgerald 22, Horton 8, Higdon 3. It's going to be tough to beat the excitement that we saw here tonight. But there's a lot more coming. 6 more games for tomorrow, then the 2 championship games on Saturday. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. For Dean Bureau on camera, Coach John D. Jones, the athletic director and head coach of Trinity Baptist College, David Jones, our PA announcer, and everyone watching and working here at TBC. I'm Ray Bureau. Good night. We'll see you.